Hey guys, it's Caitlin here with my Amelia James by Caitlin. Today I'm gonna talk about my first vendor event that I did for my Amelia James. It was about 2 weeks ago, I think, and I think it went awesome. I'm definitely going to be doing more vendor shows. I think it's a great way to get the name out. It went great. Everybody loved the stuff. Okay, so I have some numbers for you guys. Well, first, let me tell you what my event was. My event was, it was called the Spring Flea Market, and it was a market on Fort Gordon, which is a military base. And it had vendors for direct sales company, along with families that wanted to have a garage sale. They could buy a spot and sell things they were trying to get rid of, so clothes, kid toys, stuff like that. So I took 138 items with me, and I sold 7 things for a total of $220 for the day. I think that's fabulous. For the first time, nobody ever hearing about my Amelia James, I think that's fabulous. Some of you might not think that's fabulous, but I think I was really, really, really happy with how my day went. So I sold 5 pairs of leggings and 2 tops is what I sold for $220. And my spot at the flea market cost me, I believe it was $45. So I made a good profit for my first ever vendor show. Setup took me about 40 minutes. I had a tent, 3 racks, and then just a little personal sized table. And then I had a tablecloth and some just pieces of paper that had I had a deal of the day, my hostess rewards, a price sheet, stuff like that. Tear down took me about the same, a little bit longer because they didn't have volunteers that help you tear down. In the morning they had volunteers there to help you set up. So I had a group of guys come and they popped my little tent up in 5 seconds. Tearing it down by myself, it took me about 5 minutes. But it didn't take me a whole lot longer, just, a little bit. After a long day, you don't move quite as fast. My event was 9 a.m. to 2, and I packed up a little bit early, just because the crowd had kind of died down, and I wanted to go home to my family. It was on a Saturday. I wanted to go home to my family for the weekend. So I shut down about 1:15. I started tearing down. And the crowd was pretty much gone. So I didn't feel like I was missing out on any sales at all. A couple things. I forgot to take change. There was a ton of people that wanted to pay in cash. And I was like, I'm sorry, I can only take correct change right now. And a lot of people were like, oh, that's fine, I've got it. But definitely remember to take some change for cash. Hand out tons of business cards. I gave a business card to everybody that came into my booth, even if they didn't buy anything. I told them, hey, this is my Amelia James. This is a brand new company. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer them for you. I handed out tons of business cards that day. Talk to other vendors. I talked to a couple of the other vendors, and they had some great advice. They were super oh, what's my Amelia James? What are you selling? They were super open to. So definitely kind of chit chatter with some of the other vendors. Remember to take a chair. I was kind of oh, I don't need a chair. I'll be up selling to people, But it's a long day. 9 to 2 is a long day to stand there. And we were in a grass field. So it was a long day. My feet hurt so bad. My legs hurt for like a week. Um, but I was like, I don't want to like, seem lazy sitting down, So I think I might get like a little fold up little stool. So I'm not like sitting down in a lawn chair, but I'm kind of, up a little higher, but I can get off my feet. So I think I'll remember that next time. Also, okay. So that's like the kind of all the key things I had. If you have a military base around you, definitely 100% look at their events. A lot of them have a lot of like flea market, vendor fair type of things. It should be like a recreational office that you should call. Like here at Fort Gordon, it's the recreational office. There was another name that it went by as well, I can't remember. But just ask around. If you Google whatever the military base is, it should come up with some sort of like Fort Gordon vendor events. It should come up with some sort of thing, some sort of website. But definitely military bases are great to get into for events. It's great. Okay. Oh, also that day, this is the other thing. It's on my notes, but I missed it. I did a deal of the day, which was anybody that booked a party that day at my event would get double hostess rewards. And I got one person to host a party. One person signed up for a party. I thought that was great. I was happy with that. I wasn't expecting anybody to want to host a party. But one person signed up to do a party. So that's coming up. Also, I did a giveaway for anybody that joined my Facebook group that day would get put into a giveaway for a free pair of leggings. So I think I added 6 to 10 people into my Facebook group just by doing that giveaway. And then I've added a couple more that weren't that day, but like from the event, like I recognized them from the event. So I would definitely recommend doing some sort of little giveaway like that, even if it's not free pair of leggings, if it's like $10 or whatever. Definitely do that so they have a reason to reach out and join your Facebook group and see all your stuff. So that's my experience with my first vendor show. I will 100% be doing more. If you have any questions, you can send me an email, myameliajamesbykaitlyn@gmail.com. You can join my Facebook group and ask me questions. If you're interested in joining My Amelia James, definitely shoot me a message, send me an email. I'd be happy to answer any and all of your questions. So that's all I've got, guys. I hope you learned something or have a little bit better idea if vendor events are for you. I think they're for everybody. So if you have any questions, look me up. Facebook, My Amelia James by Caitlin. I also have an Instagram, MAJ by Caitlin. I'm on Periscope at Amelia James by Caitlin. And of course here on YouTube. Thank you.